Hello, Andrew and I are going to the bakery to get, I think, cinnamon buns.
Aye.
A couple of cinnamon buns because we had some breakfast, but it's the weekend and we're quite hungry and we want to treat ourselves. And I think cinnamon buns are maybe my favourite.
Yeah, because like all week you're eating porridge for breakfast, and you're like Saturday I fancy something a bit sweet.
Yeah, usually I think we live together and we all kind of eat the same things. We have porridge in the morning, just porridge with water,
Yeah, and then maybe some banana,
honey, peanut butter, and a little bit of salt, which is a Scottish thing.
I don't put salt in mine.
I do like a little bit.
But
It does make, I don't know, it just makes it taste really nice. And yeah, coffee as well. But seeing as it's the weekend,
tea for me.
I like coffee. I need coffee. I need coffee to wake up.
The caffeine's too much for me. Upsets my stomach.
Yeah, me too.
So
But I'm a little bit addicted. But yeah, so Saturday, so we're going to get some cinnamon buns.
yeah, watch and listen.
Hi.
Watch and listen. You forgot to do it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Aye, so watch and listen. Aye. So if you went to the bakery, what would you usually get?
Depends. Obviously, time of day. So in the morning, probably a croissant.
Yeah.
It's maybe a chocolate one, but quite often they're too much, like just too much. You kind of feel a bit sick.
Oh, sickly your stomach.
I do like getting a nice loaf sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
What about savoury croissants?
oh yeah, I like them. Yeah,
Because we've been eating them recently in the
like
flat.
Spanish style with a little bit of cheese,
Yeah.
and a little bit of cured meats like salami
It's really tasty.
or chorizo.
Yeah, I really do like savoury croissants.
Yeah,
But yeah, if I went to the bakery, I'd usually get something like a cinnamon bun, maybe a croissant, bread as well. I don't know.
and then normally have good coffee. Or no? Did you go to the?
Well, this place is like a the place we're going to. It's like a bakery / coffee shop. So they do really nice baked foods. They do amazing. It's noisy. They do amazing coffee too.
And muddy as well. Trying to dodge.
Yeah, I know. We're in the park.
Dodge
We're in the park, and it's really, really muddy. I guess it was raining last night.
Well, it's not summer anymore. It's kind of going into the autumn, so it's been raining a lot this week, and it's a bit cooler with our jackets. Obviously, we're wearing jackets.
Yeah,
It's nice though.
it is really nice. It's really nice. And, perfect weather for something warm and sugary and delicious, like a cinnamon bun. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're in Glasgow, and Glasgow has a lot of really nice places to go to for this type of thing. Nice coffee shops,
Yeah, like
and
artisan.
bakeries, artisan. Yeah. See this area we're in. It used to be quite. Was it rough? Do you think it was rough?
I don't know if it was rough. It
The
used to be quite cheap.
areas used to be quite rough. It used to be
Some
quite
of
cheap.
it quite cheap. I mean, there's a big hospital here. Normally they would put the hospital not. It wouldn't be the most expensive.
Is that the
one, would it?
hospital we're going to pass?
I think so. Yeah, we're going to walk.
Yeah,
past.
we'll show you when we get
'Cause
to it.
Glasgow used to have 4 big hospitals. One in the north, east, west, and south. And this is the southern one.
Yeah.
Like big, grand Victorian style buildings. They're really
Yeah.
cool. We'll
Well,
show you.
it's they don't use it anymore, and I think they're changing it. They're making it into like flats, houses, like really fancy houses.
Yeah, but it's so. What would you say about the south side? It's mixed in. There's kind of cheaper bits. There's some really expensive places as well.
Yeah, what's the word? Gentrified. Gentrified.
Because it was always the west end was the expensive end. Like every British city is always the west end, isn't it?
Yeah, that's to do with the wind.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite facts.
Yeah, so I mean I'll try to tell it, but if I'm wrong, you can correct me.
That's
So,
from
so obviously Glasgow was an industrial city.
hangover from the Industrial Revolution. Yeah.
Okay, and the wind. So obviously, when
Prevailing
prevailing wind during
from the
production of different things. So in Glasgow, mainly ships, they would produce a lot of smoke.
any type of textiles and things. But
Yeah, but for in Glasgow, particularly in Glasgow, and the wind would obviously blow the smoke west to east.
yeah, because you got the prevailing wind from Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
For the Gulf Stream. That's why Scotland isn't that cold for how far north it is.
Yeah. So what that means is that the wind would blow from west to east, so the east side of the city would be more polluted, I guess.
So that's
Would they have smog? Okay, let's go down.
yeah. So that's where all the workers lived because it was cheaper. They built all the big, called them tenement buildings. We can put a picture up of tenement buildings.
Bing.
Boom.
Or here, bing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rich factory owners lived in the west, normally on top of a hill as well. A little hill because the smog would sink in the winter anyway.
Yeah. So it'll be healthier. It'll be healthier there. Cleaner air.
Negative tests. Right.
But yeah, nowadays.
There it is, there. Hospital.
Oh yeah, but nowadays obviously there's no real industry like that here, so
No.
the good air is very clean. And this area was a lot cheaper, so now a lot of young people are coming to live in this area.
They can't afford to live in the west, basically.
Yeah, it's very expensive, so they're coming south of the city. And what that means is there's a lot of interesting businesses starting up.
Yeah.
For their customer. So
There's a few nice pubs and bars. There's
Pubs and bars,
lots
and
of nice
restaurants and cafes and
bakeries, which we're going
cheese shops.
to. Oh yeah, cheese shops. Yeah.
There's a lot of cheese shops
Yeah,
in
our
the south
dad
of
is-
Glasgow.
I think cheese. Some people get obsessed with it, don't they? Our dad's obsessed with French cheese.
French cheese, yeah. It's a Comté. And Gruyere.
It makes buying birthday presents easier when you have shops like that. Because you go, right, especially for a guy, you're like, right, what does he like?
Cheese.
Beer, cider, cheese, coffee.
Yeah, I always find it more difficult to buy presents for my mum and my dad.
And mum's always a cream of some kind.
Hand creams, yeah. Anyway, why are we talking about that?
I don't know.
So this is the bakery coming up here. So I'm going to go in.
Should I film it from across the road?
Yeah, you can film me going in, and I'll get us a couple of cinnamon buns. Do you want anything else?
Do they do nice coffee?
Huh?
Cappuccino?
I'll get you a cappuccino as well. I get a black coffee. You could even film the hospital
Yeah, I was sitting here in the lab.
lab. Yeah. So
It's a bit run down, isn't it?
well, they're refurbishing it all into flats.
Oh, you said
They're really fancy flats.
That will make a nice one, I'm sure that.
Oh yeah.
Balcony.
Can you see it up there? Yeah. Huge big balconies, like bay windows. Yeah. Amazing.
So which one's the coffee shop?
So we're going here. So you take the camera and I'll go in. Car. More cars.
Be good, be quick.
Okay.
It's a busy spot. Do you want to go to the park?
Yeah. Alright, so
So what did you get?
just 2 cinnamon buns. Look how sticky the bottom is.
Is that my cappuccino?
Yep.
It's not that frothy, it's kind of...
Yeah. Maybe because we walked it over and shook it.
I'll try and see if it's nice.
Oh, there's a wee hair in me.
Ooh, £2.50 and it's got a hair in it. Nice.
That's extra flavour.
Mine's a little bit cold. I think maybe again the walk.
See, Andrew doesn't drink coffee very often, but when he does, he's very, very critical.
Well,
Like if it's not perfect, he'd like to say.
yeah, if you're spending £2.50,
And I was about to say, and then he mentions the price and the quality. Whereas
I've got a point.
it could be a bit warmer, but we have been walking for 10 minutes.
This does look nice though. It's got like sugar on the bottom.
Yeah, I showed them.
I showed them.
Right, cheers.
Cheers.
Pretty good.
That is nice.
No, I should have got napkins.
Yeah, I think I've got a mask.
Right, okay. I just like my fingers.
Coronavirus mask.
So this is one of my favourite things, just something like this. And a coffee.
It's not the worst way to start the weekend, is it?
No, just
especially after quite a long week.
long stressful week.
It's been quite a long.
Do you think you can eat all of this?
Don't want to eat with my mouth open. Yes, but you get an insane sugar rush, I think, because it is probably ideal would probably be one between two people.
Yeah, but
And a bigger coffee.
yeah. Also, I was going to ask, you just bite into the side, yeah?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I like to unwind the spiral. Like you pull it off and it comes apart.
But then your fingers get covered with the coffee.
I know, and then you can lick them.
I think what you're meant to do is you're meant to hold this like grease-proof paper at the bottom and eat off on that, but
No.
that's not much fun.
No, it's
Better
like
just getting in there, like.
it's like when you're eating an ice cream. It's like when you're eating an ice cream and you get it all over your face, and that's part of it. In my opinion.
Yeah, if you're 3 years old.
3:28. But yeah, so when you pull it apart, you get all the cinnamon and sugar on the inside as well. Oh, it's tasty. But yeah, so cappuccino, what? Describe cappuccino. Why do you like cappuccinos?
Normally I like it because I don't like coffee too strong, so maybe they do it in shots, don't they? So is it one or two normally? I prefer one.
One shot.
One
If you
shot
go
of espresso.
If you go to Starbucks or like a chain, if you go to a chain coffee shop, they give you two.
Yeah, because they load their coffees up with lots of coffee, lots of caffeine, lots of sugar
Sugar.
to get people back.
Mm.
No, I prefer one. I'm moaning about the size, but I probably prefer a smaller one. Because, like as I said,
Me too. Stays warmer for longer.
I remember I went to Canada. It must have been about 2010. It was quite a long time ago. And in America and Canada, the size of the portions are ridiculous. And this coffee must have been. It was over 1 pint. It was about 600 millilitres, maybe. It was like 600 millilitres, so what? Two thirds of a litre almost of coffee. And my stomach after it was. It was horrible.
Run to the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so yeah, this size is
I
good.
like small coffees.
One shot of espresso. I like my milk frothy. I used to when I was younger, just to take a spoon and eat the froth off the top.
And chocolates on top.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't need chocolate.
No.
That kind of masks a bad coffee, doesn't it? If it's got chocolate.
What about that time we got coffees? I bought you coffees and had like cinnamon or something on it.
Yeah, cinnamon. I don't like cinnamon. The only time I like cinnamon is in a cinnamon bun. Other than that, no.
Not in a coffee. In Christmas themed coffees. Nah. Best coffee I ever had was.
Speak up.
Sorry, I was admiring just that part of the cinnamon bun. The best coffee I ever had was in Venice.
Really? Not in a touristy place. Venice, and put a map up.
Venice, just a local place, and they did amazing. It was espressos. I got a cappuccino because it was the morning. Because I believe Italians like to drink cappuccinos for breakfast,
Really?
and then
I thought it was
espressos for the rest of the day.
So how many coffees a day would they normally have? Is it 3 or 4?
I have no idea. I drink 3 or 4 a day.
No, I'm 1 max. Max 1, normally 0, normally just tea. How many cups of tea equal a cup of coffee?
I don't really know. I don't really know, because tea you brew and coffee's different, isn't it?
I can drink tea, my stomach's fine. It almost settles it. Feels like it settles it, rather than coffee's obviously just like
Yeah.
a hit,
Yeah.
which is good. I mean, I have to admit, this week I've been very tired at my work, and I've had a couple of coffees, and you feel the hit for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then you feel a bit not great afterwards.
Oh my god, I'm finished.
Do you want a bit of this? I'm only halfway through. Like.
No. See, I'm quite small and skinny, but I can eat really, really fast and a lot of food. And this is the best bit. But yeah.
It's all the exercise you do. I mean, you're always running or cycling or climbing or climbing mountains.
Yep.
Because our uncle, we have an uncle. Uncle is a brother of
Your parents.
Your parents. So your mum and dad, their brother or sister, brother or uncle.
Or if they're married, then.
Or they're married.
Married to the sister.
Yeah. He's like that. He's not the biggest guy. He's very slim, skinny, but he does a huge amount of exercise. He's obsessed with cycling.
Does it increase your metabolism?
Well, you're burning energy all the time. Burning, what we say, calories.
Well, that's the idea. So I only really eat things like this when if I deserve it, you know. Was it the dog?
Is that a greyhound?
Is it a greyhound or a whippet?
Yeah, the really skinny, long-legged dog is very, very fast, obviously.
And it's got a bell in his collar. Probably so the owner can if it runs away, he knows where it is, he can hear it. Or just to annoy people. Maybe the owner likes to annoy people.
That is very good.
Yeah, you're not going to finish.
What's in the bottom? Is that chocolate?
That's chocolate, yeah.
They've actually put chocolate in my coffee for some reason.
I ordered you a cappuccino, not a... What was that, a mocha?
It's quite nice.
Wow. Yeah, so I think that's our morning.
We're going to go to that market. I'll film around it maybe.
There's a market. I don't know if it's a farmer's market or just a little market just outside this park, and we're going to go over and maybe film some of the stands, maybe buy something. I saw there's a stand selling coffee beans, which I would like to try. I don't know if you saw anything that took your fancy.
There's a fruit stand. The apples look
Fruit?
really nice.
There's a cake stand as well. So as Andrew finishes his cinnamon bun, which took him a while, I finished ages ago. We're going to go and check out the market nearby. I saw a stand that is selling coffee beans, so I might buy a bag. And you saw something you liked as well. So yeah, let's go. Did you enjoy that?
Really nice.
Yeah, I'm nearly done this. yeah, is it possible to pay by card? It is.
Yeah.
So I grind beans and then I make them in a wee mocha pot. So I like.
Have our beans on this side.
Yeah.
Postcard in here for you.
Here we go. Magic bar water. So the order they're in the now. This is our darkest.
Okay.
We don't have any of like our kind of medium dark. We've actually started that. So the one down from that from Madrid.
Yeah.
We had the candy. That was our house blend. So that's like the.
Do you have your face? Cheers.
And that was like the people pleaser one.
Why is it a people pleaser?
I just seem to like that one. Like
Really?
we've done like coffee tasting and stuff, and we've done it in comparison to like Kenko and stuff like that. Do you want to pick this one?
Yeah. What's these? What's the difference?
Pashawa, so that's our blonder roast, so that's our lightest roast, but it's the highest in caffeine.
Right.
And our pink one is our decaf.
Tell you what.
We also have an offer on today where we're offering you a selection pack where you get 4 bags and you get a free pure roasters cup for £20.
Oh, very good. Actually, I like the sound of this one. The people pleaser. So can I get this one,
Yeah,
please?
that's right.
How much is that?
£6.50, please.
Okay, great. So where are you based?
Alright, guys.
Dumbarton.
Dumbarton?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not too far.
Oh, I know Dumbarton, yeah.
Our office is in Dumbarton and Donald's Coffee and Benson, so it's like a small village in between Dumbarton and Loch Lomond, and we roast our coffee in a converted torch stable
Really?
on an organic farm, yeah.
How long have you been doing this for?
Don and Robert have been doing it just short of 2 years. I've only worked here for 4 months.
Yeah, and you don't have a wee shop yet?
No, we don't. We have online and we offer a subscription service as well, so feel free to take a wee card. Our
Yeah.
website's on the back of that. If you like your coffee, you can get a monthly subscription as well.
Amazing. Alright, cheers, thanks very much.
Take care.
You too.